All right, there we go.
Oh, that's... Oh, well, I'm going to do this so we can put Django right here.
And I can pet him
Yeah,
whenever he's talking.
Oh, please stop. Apologies in advance if there are two cats down here that may appear
I think,
at any
in
given
fact,
point in time.
you should only apologize if the cats don't show up.
I agree.
Okay, that's fair. I was trying to set things up. I put like my charger on this stool, and then one of them jumped up on the stool and knocked it over, and it spooked them, and they left. So I but they might come back.
The door's left open.
The door is open. It's ajar, as you can see. So they are free range.
Okay.
It's not a jar, it's a door, Django.
You know, Marcus, you're lucky that I'm over Zoom right now.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting patiently for this episode. Welcome back to the React to the K weekly podcast, a podcast where we give you our honest thoughts and opinions on an album each week. My name is Umu, and today I'm joined by
Marcus.
And
Django.
the boys. Ooh. The NMIXX boys.
The NMIXX boys. I really wanted to dress up in a suit. I have my suit jacket. I was like ready to I was ready to go, but I was like rushing to get ready. I was like writing down my notes, but in spirit, we're dressed up for it.
Yeah, I'll just in post I'll add a tie and a nice suit for you. But as you saw in the title of this video, we are here to review NMIXX's 5th EP, Heavy Serenade, which starts off with Crescendo. I'm going to have you two start us off on this because this was the track that we weren't able to film your reaction for. So people are dying to know, what do you think? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What?
Wow. Go. Well, I guess I'll jump into it. Like, experimentation right out of the gate with this song is like super cool. It like immediately starts off with these like really interesting experimental soundscapes. It's a little all over the place. It's a little frenetic, but the beat is like super driving. Yeah.
But speaking of the beat, Django.
There we go.
Who just disappeared for 1 second.
I'm back.
You're like, I don't want to speak about the beat. I'm getting out of here.
I'm out.
Speaking of the beat and speaking of this beginning atmosphere, do you recognize any of the sound effects to be something that you personally have had experience with?
That I personally have had experience with?
You, as a musician. Because fans noticed something that we didn't.
That's interesting. Fans tend to notice a lot of things that I don't notice, so I'm gonna give it to them there.
They're the real reactors.
And it's interesting because I don't think I thought too critically about the sounds I was hearing at the beginning, other than it's just like they're easing me into that first beat. But now I'm really curious. So to answer that question, no.
I mean, I have a bunch of thoughts on this. I'm not sure if it's the same one that you're referring to, though.
Okay, so this is a theory. I don't know if it's proven or not, but fans wrote into us. There's a metronome that this song starts out with.
Oh. I heard it.
Oh, okay. Well, sure.
So that doesn't surprise me whatsoever because I'm pretty sure in the song, don't they mention metronome?
Yeah, they
in the
do.
lyrics?
But I just think it's hilarious that none of us
funny.
picked up on, I think it's like the metronome that they used before like electronics.
I mean, what is a metronome if not just a beat? What is a beat if not just a metronome? So, at the end of the day...
It's deep, bro. It's deep.
So, it's all the same. It's all the same to us.
So there's some text painting in there where they take away the metronome.
Interesting. That's crazy though, man. These the fans are next level.
I think we would immediately recognize the metronome sound if it was if it was like higher pitch, more electronic. Sure. But this one I think is the physical triangle one. Yeah.
Funny because I think the sound just makes me think of a lot of different electronic or industrial music artists that I've listened to before, like beats that are used like that. So it's funny, I mean, which they're probably using metronome sounds too. In fact, that's not uncommon. There's a lot of like classic albums where they use a metronome sound to like keep time, but then they actually just like the sound of the metronome, so they keep it in the song and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. That's cool.
Very cool indeed. Okay, but you were talking about atmosphere, the intro.
Yeah, and I did write down a lot of timestamps. I don't want to drag things down with that, but overall, there's so much space in this song, and at first I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I was like, it doesn't really feel like it's going anywhere, but it's kind of just building up this momentum and then stopping it and then building it again. And it doesn't necessarily feel like it's losing anything from that. But when those choruses finally hit, like when that first chorus hits at the 47-second mark, I think it really hits pretty hard. And I've got a lot of interesting little things to point out. I mean, I guess the first thing that's really cool that I'm sure people have talked about is that really interesting, super pitched down synth hit that happens.
People
at,
think
the
low piano note.
It sounds like lowest key, like boom. It's so interesting. In certain speakers or headphones, you can't even really hear it. It's like so down there. I really like it. I think it's really cool. It's such a unique, creative idea. And I've got some things to say about like some of the later verses and stuff like that. But I really like this song as a general setup piece for the rest of the EP. But I want to hear Marcus's thoughts.
I actually agree. I think this is. See, I'm to be honest, I'm a little torn on this song.
Okay.
Only because, while I think conceptually it is a great way to start the album, I personally wouldn't have chose it as the first track on the album.
Interesting.
You know, maybe a song that we'll talk about here in a minute should have been the first one. But the way I interpreted this song is it's kind of like a growing and emerging love. There's a spot in the beginning, during the first verse, before the first chorus, where the meter doesn't change, but there's a displacement of the beat. Can you play?
Wait, did you have a time code?
I don't, but it's in like 2 measures here. So it's still in 4. Good.
Oh yeah.
So the way I interpret it is, since this is an emerging love, that's their heart skipping a beat.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying? See what I did there?
The fans will like that. The fans will like that one.
And there's a lot, Jenga, you're right, there's a lot of space in this song, a lot of empty space, you know, with these moments of big, loud explosions. And as the song goes on, I feel like those explosions get bigger. There's more layers. It's like we're peeling back, you know, the layers to really just find the crux of the biscuit. You know, the love that is there, that has been growing, is now fully formed in a way. So to that extent, I like the song conceptually quite a bit. However, just listening to it, it's not my favorite. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't call this, you know, ear candy to me, is the term I was kind of using. Like, I like what it's doing, but I wouldn't really choose to listen to it outside of the context of the full album experience.
What's a song that's an example of ear candy for you?
Well, I don't want to give away any spoilers for later on in this review.
But like, would like a song like Slingshot be ear candy for you?
Maybe. I think it's Slingshot would be an ear candy thing for me, because ear candy to me is when they're doing something interesting and it's also pretty catchy.
Okay.
They are doing interesting stuff here with the metronome and the skipping the beats and the big explosions, the synths and everything. But personally, it doesn't do much. But
that soaring chorus melody doesn't do much for you?
Not particularly.
Okay.
And that's okay. I mean,
that's okay.
It's not about me. It's about the emerging love.
I do want to comment on that real quick, about what you said about the space too. In the world of pop music, where everything is so claustrophobic and has to be in your face 100% of the time, for them to put in these moments of near silence between stanzas, I think is a really cool take.
True.
I did have another question. Why is this song called Crescendo?
So it's about love. Okay, wait. Let me go back to my script that you guys never heard.
Oh.
I can read it to you. It's something like love crescendoing to outweigh the midlife experiences. Like, make sure like it makes enough loud noise to drown out the bad thoughts.
Okay.
And there are like moments that I feel like second verse represents.
Second verse definitely
right?
is.
The crescendo that's
really
where the
NMIXX happens. Because, they're talking about, there's a beginning, there's a metronome, took away my metronome, something shallow.
They say, can I lento or allegro for you or something?
I know, and they're just kind of throwing around music terms,
good.
Take
That's
away
good.
the metronome, I don't know.
Hey, but it's true. Can I do these two
Rondo,
different?
not a crescendo.
I mean,
I feel like they did this for ReacttotheK. They were like,
you?
we know. Tell us.
At the producer and A&R. Okay. I mean, is there like a moment that you wanted to talk about in the second verse by any chance, Django, or how you saw Crescendo participate in the music while I look for my script?
I do have a comment on the title Crescendo. The second verse, it's a different story. I mean, there's so many little fascinating things going on in the second verse. Mostly the beat change that happens at like 1:15 in with this really huge chromatic line. That's really, really interesting. It's not really much of a crescendo. It's dynamically not really.
I think there's an actual. If you look at the waveform, that's like the one part of the song that there's an actual crescendo.
So we've got 5 seconds of crescendo.
Yeah.
In a song called Crescendo. Now,
but it's crescendo metaphorically.
Yeah. No, of course.
Right?
So, which is fine. I don't have a huge problem with that. The song itself, though, from beginning to end, doesn't really change. It's just the third chorus ends the way the third chorus does. It's the same as the last two.
No.
It says okay.
They add in the bridge melody.
They add in the bridge melody.
I was gonna say,
so it's not exactly the same as the last.
I think the second verse switches it enough for me to consider it different.
Mm-hmm. But the choruses are pretty similar to each other.
Very
the
much
main
so,
ideas.
yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't really. By the end of the song, it doesn't really go anywhere for me. I think back to other opening tracks on NMIXX albums like High Horse, for example, where the ending of High Horse was transformative compared to the first chorus of that song. And here, I don't have a huge problem with it though. But it's for that reason, like as an intro track, it's not my. I do like the song, but it's not my favorite on the project. So many things to love about it though,
Yes.
and yeah.
I agree.
But continue.
I found my script. It's focusing on the theme of being consumed by a passionate new love. So consumed, the crescendoing, right? That makes the rest of the world fade away. So your love is becoming so large, the rest of the world is diminuendoing into the background. The song uses the musical concept of increasing intensity to mirror the unfolding romance.
Okay.
So that's the basic idea.
Yeah,
or theory
I
of the
get that.
song.
I get that as the idea for sure. I feel like there would have been a better musical way to do that. But personally, I mean, I still really like it.
Yeah, it's better than other classical music.
Oh yeah,
attempts.
you know, so true. Of all the K-pop music out there that tries to invoke these classical music terms or ideas in ways that aren't
more satisfying
fully
side.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is done tastefully.
Yeah. And I pretty much second everything that both of you said. I do find this song to be the definition of ear candy for me because the definition of ear candy for me is different than the definition for you. Ear candy for me is using a lot of textures and timbres that I can't, that I don't recognize, that I don't feel are super familiar. So when it comes to the synth textures and the mixing in of the and just like how it changes throughout from the first verse compared to the second verse, and the growth from the bridge to the final chorus and layering in those two different motifs. That's what's like ear candy to me. But I do agree, for me personally, with the halting, which is definitely very purposeful. It just isn't my cup of tea. It feels like we're building, and then they just take away everything, which might be supporting the message of the song. But for me, it just sort of stops the momentum and I slam into a wall and it kind of like starts from scratch again afterwards. It's like, I'm going, there's momentum forward, and then I'm frozen.
I think
I'm going forward, frozen. But then when we have the that ascending line of the bridge and how it's added to the final chorus, like that part is absolutely beautiful and my favorite part of the song. And I think it finally is like breaking free and finding like a good happy medium between the complete empty hit wall chorus and the momentum, moving the momentum forward.
I think the song should have been called Momentum.
Oh, tempo. Or wait,
Metronome.
It doesn't have to be
called metronome.
It doesn't have to be a classical music term. I just think momentum is way more fitting. But yeah,
momentum. Sure, but something about crescendo, I don't know, it has like a little more sophisticated ring to it.
Yeah, it does roll off the tongue a little easier.
It just makes it feel like something's getting bigger.
Yeah.
You know?
Even if dynamically it isn't really doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
on that ear candy argument, it's there's a lot of ways I guess you could define ear candy. Everything on this song sounds great, but I agree with Marcus in the sense I wouldn't throw this one on unless it were the intro to this project.
Yeah.
I think as an intro to this project, it's essential. It's great. I am curious to see, Marcus, what you think about a different track being the first track, though, because because I remember you had the same thoughts about FE304 Forward. You thought the same thing, which was interesting too.
Was it High Horse shouldn't be first?
You
Yeah,
thought
I
Slingshot
thought
should be first.
Oh, yeah, I did. Well, because
Crazy
I
take.
wanted to get
It's wacky.
slapped in the face with something, and
It's wacky.
Slingshot does that. God, that was a good album.
I think Crescendo
was.
slaps more than... It seemed like you were hinting that Heavy Serenade should be number one. I think Crescendo slaps my face more than Heavy Serenade slaps my face.
Sure. Yeah.
Ooh, well,
We'll get to it.
I mean, should we talk about Heavy
Let's
Serenade?
talk about Heavy
Because
Serenade.
I think
Yeah.
Do we like rate any of these? Or?
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
So I originally gave this a 5 because while I do very much like the idea of it, I don't know, it's not the thing that I would throw on. But as I've listened to this more, other songs have soured a little bit more, whereas this one grew on me a little more. So I'm actually going to give it a 6.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. This is an 8 out of 10 for me.
Nice.
It's an 8 out of
That's interesting that even though something can be an 8 out of 10, it still wouldn't be necessarily on your playlist.
Yeah. Though, yeah, because this wasn't on my playlist.
Was it? Oh, it was on your playlist, but you just said that you won't go listen to it unless you're listening to the entire album. So that was...
Yeah, so I did on my playlist, I did put the entire album on there.
Which,
yes, that's true.
check out React to the K Spotify. We've got Django and Marcus's playlist. What songs that they downloaded outside of React to the K or after reacting to songs on React to the K.
Yeah, so yeah, that's an interesting thing to point out, and I think it's not to derail too much, but I'm not much of a playlist guy to begin with. When I'm like I want to listen to some NMIXX, I'm like I'm gonna go listen to Heavy Serenade, like the album. Like I'm not like I'm gonna go listen to Crescendo. But in Heavy Serenade, the album, of course, Crescendo is, in my opinion, a good introduction, so I'll listen to it in context of the project. But and in the playlist, if it comes on, I'm not going to be mad. Like I said, I'm still 8 out of 10 song for me. But there are songs on the album I definitely like better.
Yeah, for me, it definitely changes depending on how closely I'm listening to the song. Because if
Totally.
I'm paying attention too much, I notice the suddenly getting slammed into the wall and it lowers the score. So I would say, yeah, this is between a 7 and 8 for me. We'll go with 7.5.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Heavy Serenade.
Heavy Serenade. And we reacted to this, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay.
This time I was actually able to, and we're currently editing. We're currently editing the reaction. So.
Oh, okay. So this will be a preview to the thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know whether this will come out before or
Oh,
it might come out
interesting.
before. It might come out before the reaction. So this is the preview before the reaction.
All right. Well, I don't
Spoilers.
I don't remember what my reaction was.
Okay.
I would assume that I was probably positive on it, because I'm positive on it now. And you were right. I would want this. I was considering this to possibly be the first song, only because
Interesting.
the album title is a contradiction. It's a heavy serenade. And this song kind of feels like that too. There's, kind of a heavier, it's heavier but also kind of light production behind it with these, lyrics about just love and devotion for another, right? And I think just the sound of it all, I think would have been a really good introduction, but I can see why Crescendo was chosen as the first one. Because thematically, Crescendo is the growing love, and now we're at the love for another, right? Romantically and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is just me maybe nitpicking a little bit, but I like the lyrics in this a lot more than the last song.
Okay.
I even pointed out my favorite lyric here. I typed it out. My childish heart once lost in the cosmos. Tears that burst, I've lost colors, but I'm with you every day and night, holding all the stars, keep dreaming. I mean, come on.
That's lovely.
That's
pretty poetic stuff.
That's pretty sweet. Whereas the last one, took away my metronome, I'm deep and shallow, oh. I don't know what that means, but whatever. It's fine.
Well, you're loose. You're out
loose.
Of control.
Maybe that's what it is.
You know.
But I really enjoyed the sound of this. I think the melodies are really nice. I really like the part right before the chorus, where it's like this, like
pre-chorus, perhaps.
The pre-chorus. Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. I just liked the stillness of it. And the bareness of it all, like you're so exposed, you're so naked in that moment, and it lends itself into the chorus very well, I think.
Agreed.
Any other thoughts? Yeah, I mean the chorus to me is still slightly weak. It could be better. I don't know how to make it better because I don't write Korean pop music. But it could have been a little better, but it was still good. It was still very good.
Meaning like it isn't as catchy as you wanted it to be?
It could be
emotional?
It could be a little more catchy or emotional. I think if it's a heavy serenade, see, I don't want them to slow it down. Uh-huh. But I feel like this would have maybe worked a little bit more if they slowed it down a little bit, more emotion in their voice.
It's like the chorus for Crescendo gives the heaviness that a heavy serenade.
Yeah.
But, oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like, L-O-V-E love, L-O-V-E love, be my lover.
Yeah.
It's a little more hopeful and less heavy, but that might be a contrast with the like. This is like heavy serenade. It's so deep, but there can be bright moments too.
Yeah, and it's kind of a general thing that they do for this whole album. A lot of just, contrasting moods, contrasting this. I might be getting ahead of myself slightly, but I feel like the overallness of this album. This is NMIXX. The reason I fell in love with NMIXX was because of the mixed pop. Is that what it is called? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the mixed pop aspect of it. And I feel like this is kind of a more mature version of that, where instead of, in the song, we're changing to another song. We're kind of blending, heavy serenade. It's kind of mixing that too. And to have this kind of follow the first track.
The chorus is the serenade.
Mm.
And the
yes.
Wait, like follow the first track because so we're in love.
Following the first track, now we're this, and then the song after this is going to be a completely different vibe and about something a little different, Mm-hmm. So maybe it's just the contrast of the track list itself plus the themes in this song. I'm noticing that's where the mix is more so than like sonically or meters or anything like that.
I think the bridge is the mix in this one. It gets really
remember.
dark.
What's the bridge?
And really dissonant. It's just like while the most of the entire song. Sorry, I just like several words happen in my brain at once, and I'm like, which one do I say and when? Okay. Most of the song is like a more typical chord progression, but with modal mixture, so that's what brings the color. But then the bridge is just like diminished chord upon diminished chord upon diminished chord, and the top line kind of ignores that. So there's like lots of dissonance. It's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the texturally it belongs in the same world, but harmonically it's like.
I mean, I guess I kind of just saw it as like a little bridge, you know.
And usually in K-pop, bridges are the mix part for all groups.
For all, right? I will, if you want to continue that from there, though. I feel like. Okay, that sudden everything comes in after the held note punched me in the face. I mean, it almost felt a little clunky the way it entered. I feel like
this is a
negative. This is a negative that I have. I
love it.
I feel like the entrance after that high note is a little. I don't know what it is.
Maybe it's because you're used to like drum rolls, drum fills going into, but everything just like
some
slams
kind
you in
of
the face
some kind
this
of a
time.
thing. And like maybe that's where the heavy serenade is, you know, I love you, you know, but it just punches you in the face.
I love it, and it punches my heart just the way that it should be.
She held that note really well too. I mean that the high vocals.
Two different vocalists.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's okay. It's Saleyoon and then into Lily. Okay, so there's vocalist A, and then vocalist B. Vocalist C.
Yeah, just it's so loud.
It's so
loud when it
stunning.
comes in.
It's stunning because it's so high. It's so I during my reaction I was like, yeah, I'm feeling things when I sing along, but I was just singing in my head voice. The other day I tried singing in my chest voice. I was like,
it's hard.
Like one note in and I already got a sore throat. Like insanely high registered.
Yeah, no, they definitely kill it. It's just I don't know.
Wow, it's breathtaking. Yeah. And then gut punching.
If I may.
Yeah.
If I may. So about many of the things that were said there, I have a theory. This is the first track on the album. Crescendo is just an intro. And when this song comes in, it is such, not only is it the title track, it is just such like an anthemic, like powerful track. And talking about like what heavy means, it's funny how I can actually compare this a lot to like metal music and what people consider to be heavy in metal genres. So like Marcus, you can definitely relate to what I'm saying, or any other metal listeners out there. There's this, I think sometimes metal as a term, or sorry, heavy as a term has been misconstrued as to just mean like the loudest, lowest sounds. But I think heaviness comes in texture, it comes in harmony, it comes in topic, it comes in vibe and atmosphere. And I mean, look at the title, it's Heavy Serenade. This isn't like heavy crushing electronic production song. This is a heavy serenade. It's a beautiful love song, and it's heavy in its emotion. So when the chorus comes in, you know, and it's just this beautiful, soaring, gorgeous sound, these really like bittersweet, kind of like heart-wrenching chromatic drops and mode mixtures, that's the heaviness to me personally. Crescendo is just kind of introducing it. And then I think there's a lot to love about this song. The mode mixture that Umu mentioned is all great. The bridge, that's so funny you guys were talking about the bridge. I wrote in my notes, I was like, this is a basic K-pop bridge.
I mean, sound design, like deciding to go with thinner instrumentation, yes, but the chords?
And then I wrote, but it's harmonically superb.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so in vibe, more or less K-pop spacey bridge, but harmonically, yeah, crazy. And oh my god, harmonically, this whole song is just out of this world. The really stark, open, spacey piano part in the pre-chorus that Marcus was pointing out earlier reminded me a lot of like, again, like back to like kind of like High Horse, where you have these like a lot of spacious instrumentals, which again, you're just not hearing in a lot of pop music, especially like in a moment like that where you're building up to a chorus. I know you do hear things like that in K-pop sometimes, but here with that, those high octave piano keys, it was just really, really cool.
Yeah.
That's all I pretty much had to say about what you guys were talking about. I think I'm not crazy about like the rap in the second verse. It's really short. It's a little out of place. It's kind of like they were just like, let's throw this in there.
I remember during your reaction, it's also because that's where the production really goes ham. So it's like rhythmically, verbally, suddenly going more rhythmically intense, and then also the production as well. If I remember. Where is it? Where is it? Nope. Oh gosh. I'll find it. Nope. Nope. I think it's a nice contrast personally. It brings a little frustration in.
It's still over that 1/4 like minor 6 to flat 6 whatever chord. It's like over that, which is like kind of a more like what is I don't I'm kind of making it up, but it's close.
Pre-chorus and chorus, like the verse versus pre-chorus and chorus, I think are different. That's something we're working on.
They're a little different.
Video editing.
Yeah,
we're like,
I
wait,
did not
who's
do
right
a harmonic
analysis.
Yeah, I know. I did not do a harmonic analysis of this song, but you've got those similar like flat 6 drops, that happen in both moments. So regardless, the rapping over that, it didn't fit for me. I agree that it's cool to have the contrast though.
But the chord progression.
Yeah, but other than that though, it's pretty killer.
I have two
and
moments
I love,
of
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So sorry to interrupt. And I love the high vocal break that leads into the third chorus.
Okay, we have two fans.
I think it's such a good way to do a delayed drop. It's really,
not that I'm not a fan.
It's really dramatic.
I just think that when everything enters, it's really jarringly.
Yeah,
loud.
like maybe it could have sounded a little less doctored. I don't know, but I think it works compositionally.
It works successfully with my feels. But okay, there's two moments in the track production that I think really elevate the emphasis, the emphasis. What is it called? Impact. That's the word I was looking for. Two things that specifically impact the grandness of the chorus. And one of them, when I was listening to the instrumental version of this song, is there are really quiet arpeggiated arco strings that are just going like, and I think whenever you've got arpeggiated means if there's a chord, you're just like playing one note of the chord one at a time, going up and down, up and down. And arco means bowed. So it's not pizzicato, which is like the bloop, bloop, bloop sound. Arco is just like whoo, whoo. It's a fuller sound.
Someone should sample that.
How are violinists feeling about my example of arco versus pizzicato? And so if I played it over my phone, you won't really be able to hear it. But initially when the chorus drops, that's further in the background, and it just helps it rhythmically and harmonically feel like you're running in a field. It helps a lot with the momentum forward. And then I think this is the post-chorus, but there's this portamento lower synth. Portamento means like boo. It means to like slide or something like that.
Ooh, yeah, I hear it.
I in my notes I said, "Aw, it makes me sad." Just like having this, just like how long it took to hit the note. It's lonely in a way, and I think it was a great production.
It's yearning.
Like it.
Yeah, but you know what? You deserve it.
I'm worth it.
Yes!
He caught it.
You are worth it. How are we feeling about I deserve it?
I deserve it?
Should we give a numerical rating for the last song real quick?
Yeah, totally. I'm also a 7.5. Crescendo and Heavy Serenade are tied in my heart.
Yeah, I give it a 7.
Okay, you like it a lot better than...
Yeah, a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Holy cow.
Wait, where does this...
Wow.
That's one of your higher...
That's a high number.
Rankings, I want to say.
Yeah, it is.
Was High Horse also 9, or was it High Horse was a 10 out of 10?
No, High Horse was a 9. I think Slingshot was a 9.
Hell yeah.
And I've given a couple. We didn't give numerical ratings on the debut, on the full length album, but that one has a couple 9 out of 10s for me too. Like Reality Hurts and Phoenix are 9 out of 10s for me there.
Reason why, this is still 7.5 is because the amount of mode mixture used and how it was used is commonly done in K-pop. So I'm very used to this sound, and it doesn't quite pull my heartstrings as much as it used to. So I wish they incorporated perhaps more diminished
I get
moments
that
throughout instead of just keeping it to the bridge.
I think it's just I just think it's one of their strongest songs for me.
Ooh, I love
personally,
that. Woohoo! Let's go. No wonder we received so many reaction requests. I think the fans agree, which they deserve and you're worth.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
This song's great.
The hip groove.
Yeah, it's just like a.
That sounds like a marshmallow.
Beat.
Sorry. The Zoom lag, everyone.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I love that it just comes in right away with this really badass beat. I really like that this song is like appealing to that it's that rightfully entitled bad girl attitude, but it's done in a way that's it doesn't feel patronizing or placating. It's very smart and smooth and suave with it. And that might be aided by the instrumental. You don't need huge distorted basses and industrial electronic instrumentals to get across a badass vibe. Sometimes you just need a good beat, some cool chords, and and a really fun chorus. And that's what this song kind of has.
I agree. How are you feeling about I Deserve It?
This is for me the best song on the album.
Wow!
Love this song.
Whoa!
This is a really good one.
Spoilers.
It's no spoilers. It is my favorite song off the album. This could even, maybe after a couple more listens, could make my playlist. I mean, this is a banger if I've ever heard one.
It is a banger.
I like how more straightforward this is. I wish the chorus wasn't so complicated for me to sing along to. I feel like I have to actively think. I know. But listen, it's difficult. I need to get used to spelling it out loud.
I actually relate to that.
And rhythmically too. Anybody? Good luck.
Just read it. Make sure you always pull up the lyrics. IDESERVEIT. I deserve it.
In the car ride over here, I was practicing it because I was like,
wait, go for it. Go. Can you do it?
Hold on.
He's already thinking. Don't think about it. Just do it. Stop thinking. Just do it.
But I need to think. I need to think. Wait a second. DESERVEV. See, I need to think about it. And I just want to sing along because I love the chorus so much.
You just go I
DE. So I wish it was a little easier to sing along to, but that's a skill issue. That's not their fault. They're doing it just great. I like how just kind of straight. There's not really many turns in this song. Maybe after the second chorus, if that's the bridge, there's a little bit of fun stuff that happens, but it's just a straightforward, just kind of badass tune. And may I point out the theme of this song. So we've had a growing love in the first song, love for another person. Now it's self-love. Now we're loving ourselves. Mm-hmm. So we're still kind of keeping with the theme of love, but now it's, instead of love, romantic love, it's I deserve this. It's self-recognition, self-worth. I'm deserve it. I'm worth it. The whole theme of that, and it's definitely a different. Talk about contradictions. I mean, the last song was about love and devotion for someone else. Now it's no, I deserve this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe that's
a contradiction. Can both
not a contradiction, but it's definitely the other side of the coin, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's where the NMIXX, they're mixing up this album. They're changing from one perspective to another perspective, but it's still keeping the central theme of love there. Mm-hmm. If you haven't picked up on what I'm probably going to be talking about for every song, it's where's the love going to? And at first it was that's why I agree with Django that Crescendo is a good introduction, because love is going to go in every direction on this album, and the very beginning song is the beginning of the love, right?
Okay.
So beginning of the love, then love over for this person, now it's love for me. And I like it. I think it fits well.
Next one's Love for a Different Girl. She's gay!
Nah.
And then, then superior. Gays are superior, and they're going to be loud about it.
Well, I'll get to those songs when we get to it.
Oh my God, this album it's the gay agenda the whole time. The whole time. Right under our noses.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, but I like how just straightforward and badass the song is. It's a really good song. I like it quite a bit.
There's something about, I'm definitely interested the second this song starts, because as I was sort of struggling to get out, the beginning bass synth to me sounds like a marshmallow. It's like, it's like squishy.
I can visualize that. I can see that.
But then I think verse 1 has some vocal harmonies that feature parallel fourths. Hold up. The button on the piano is blocked by... Sorry. Oh, here it is. No, that wasn't blocked at all. I just wanted to knock off a bunch of plushies off the piano. A bunch of parallel fourths. So,
that's good.
I have the pedal on. Awesome. I discovered that we have the pedal for the piano.
Oh, nice.
There's been a pedal this whole time.
There's been a pedal this whole time, but when the pedal is plugged in, it automatically has reverb. And to get rid of the reverb, you have to press the pedal. So it's the opposite of what pedals should be. But
that's dope.
Yeah. We have some parallel fours, which is just like unsettling to me.
Interesting harmony
and
idea.
I believe that's what happens at the verse 1. So like it's sort of like a mysterious. Yeah, this entire first verse, I'm like a little like, I'm kind of scared. Mm-hmm. But then we get to 21 seconds in. I think it's the pre-chorus probably, or let's see. I have really long nails, so I can't accurately drag the time codes around.
Same.
Okay, yeah. The pre-chorus happens, the beat comes in, the background instrumental gets a lot more reverby and just like moves around, and for me, the harmony makes more sense, so then I start enjoying the song. But the first half, for some reason, I mean, not even first half, just the first verse, I'm like, something. It's kind of
it's a little, it's like a little sinister. It's like a little sinister. It's cool, but it's like that. It fits that like badass vibe to me.
Yeah. Okay. It's the badass. It's the creepy, scary badass.
For a while before I was listening to it a bunch, I had to stick in my head more. I was getting the chorus mixed up a lot with "Espresso" by Twice. Because in that song they also do a spelled out word chorus. ESPRESSO. That's who I am. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Huh.
Good spelling, guys.
Yeah, so it's the same kind of like.
No, I'm not.
Spelling's
not my strong suit.
Don't judge here. Hey, chill.
No judgment. No judgment.
No.
Dude, autocorrect.
But it's like that same exact kind of like. It's that same exact kind of delivery, like the IDESERVEIT,
like
and then the Twice song, it's ESPRESSO. That's who I am. It's the same exact kind of staccato quarter note delivery. Not saying that's like a bad thing necessarily, but it's just funny. I'm like, it's like the meme where it's like, it's like, oh, like. It's just weird that it happened twice, you know.
Oh, twice?
Yeah. Oh.
Unintended meme.
Yeah.
Meme, beautiful moment.
That was good.
Beautiful
That
moment.
was good.
But I have another comment about 30 seconds in. I think that part is so beautiful. Where we have, I don't think can you call it a pedal point if it's switching between two notes? But it's just like da 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 da. But then the upper harmony is like da 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 da. So the upper harmony is changing where like the intervals are, while the bottom melody line stays the same, switching between the two same notes. So it's kind of like. In theory, a pedal point is just like when there's one note throughout and then harmony moves around it. Yeah. Whereas this is two notes and the two notes above it move intervals around it. And I just think it's so gorgeous, and it's a really beautiful blossoming that then like the chorus comes in and really solidifies with the single da 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 da. So just like making sure that we have this beautiful harmonic blossoming moment before we are grounded with just one single note, I think is a really great idea. Yeah. Anything else you guys wanted to point out?
No, not really. The third chorus is slightly different than the other two. Very, very subtly. I think I think the bass stays more grounded or something in the third chorus. Oh my god, that bridge is crazy.
Oh, and the bridge.
That bridge is crazy harmony layers.
Is there like in the background, there's like a very quiet, like vocoder
There's that.
type.
I hear a vocoder. Yeah, there's a vocoder in the background. Really layered harmony. That part's cool. But anyway, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Was that happening before? Like some...
I think it's slightly different in the other choruses, but...
And it has like that big brass wah on tonic.
Yeah. So it's just like the third time, it's just a little more like driving to the end. It gives you the ear a little bit something extra to like hang on to for the ending of the song. It's done pretty well.
How they make this one note chorus really interesting is with the production and processing of the voices. Because I don't know, right? Yes. I don't know if it's just because it's two different vocalists or if they actually go in and manually change like the whatever they're doing in their DAW, like whether they're changing the EQ, but it sounds like one voice is a little bit like sharper in EQ, like brighter than the other. So it sounds very inhuman almost.
It sounds there's a little bit of a robotic sound to it, and I think it's done in the box. I think it's done in the DAW. It sounds really cool. Yeah, like a little bit unorthodox for just like two voices in harmony. It's really cool.
Yeah. There's a couple moments throughout that really caught my ear production-wise. Here's this at 1 minute. How did they make that?
That's cool.
It sounds like it sounds like a four. I think it's a like four, or it just hits, but then it reverses each one. It's really cool.
It might simply just be reverse percussion.
I think so.
It's really, really cool though. Yeah.
It's like it might be reverse kick and cymbal, something like that. Because what's that clangy sound? Like we're getting both a thud and a clang, which I found interesting. Like it sounds like a. It sounds like when you're in a... It sounded like when I was in my first and only car accident.
Oh, no.
Like, we were going 2 miles per hour, and I looked down to change the channel on the radio, and I didn't see that the light turned red. And I go, whoop, and it just makes this...
Oh, no.
It's like this sound. And her car was perfectly untouched, and mine was...
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Completely.
So you have a direct personal connection to the sound of
I
that.
do. I'm like, I'm suddenly having a traumatic flashback right now.
Oh no.
But that was one cool moment that I was like, whoa. And then interesting right here, we go from acoustic claps to electronic claps. Did I put the right time code for this? I said 103, but maybe it's too... Okay, well, listen to the clap sounds.
God,
listen to how that clap changes.
This song's so good. I love this song.
This is experimental pop. Okay, I'm dying on this hill. This is,
Yeah.
Really good.
Oh, and there's a cute little synth riff that we need to give a shout out to. That one. It goes right before the IDER. It goes. It just like has a little lick that every time I'm like, oh, you're so cute. So yeah, just like a lot of fun moments throughout, both when it comes to the vocal arrangement and production. And I don't have this in my top 3. I might need to change some things around.
Wow.
Well, we'll see. We'll see when we get to further tracks if it joins or stays number 4. Oh no, will it? Yeah. Oh, rating, so I don't forget about it.
Give it an 8. I like this one quite a bit.
This is also an 8 out of 10 for me. Are you going to be a different girl, Umu, and give it a different score?
Well, because I'll spoil this now. I put Heavy Serenade as number 3, but why would Heavy Serenade be number 3 and be a 7.5 along with Crescendo being a 7.5, you know? I think I need to change it and make this like an 8 and make it number 3.
Hey, there you go.
All uniform.
Because I think like it does have a personal pet peeve of mine of that like tonic low brass.
Sure,
I hear
yeah.
it and I'm like, ugh. But it isn't as plasticky or fake sounding as it usually is when that is used in other music. So I think this may be let's go. I'll match you guys. I won't be a different girl.
Damn.
Well, you'll have an opportunity to with this next
song.
Right. We'll see. Will that happen? Or will one of you take the role of a different girl?
You never know.
I don't know. Maybe this song kind of makes me feel like a different girl sometimes, you know?
Sometimes.
I don't know.
Before either of you say anything, I would like to play something for the K-pop stans for the JYP Nation listening right now. Because I don't know about you, but for me, the second this song started, I went, oh no! And this is why.
Okay.
This is why. Hold on. Like, listen how similar that synth sound is.
I've definitely heard this kind of synth sound before.
Right? It's like trendy, tropical.
Definitely very trendy.
For me, I attached it to GOT7's Never Ever, Never Gonna Let You Go, which is another group under JYP Entertainment. So I was, at first I was like, what? Why are we doing like this early, like mid teens, you know? But then it started speeding up and I was like, oh.
But man, how quickly does it save itself, right?
How quickly is it like, no, you thought?
How quickly is it like, oh, yeah, just kidding. This is going to be like a 6 song.
Yeah. Okay, how is Django feeling about this?
Django's loving this song. This one freaking rules. I think this is... it's hard to like put into words other than just like, I just really like the chords. But I mean, what about those harmonies in the chorus? Are you kidding me?
But
the
also
chord progression
the
there,
cool
it's so
chords and chord progression only happens in the chorus. I'm so bored
but it
during
happens
the verses.
but it happens so often. It happens like 5 or 6 times, so it's like it's so good. And even in the verse the chord progression is sweet. What? I mean, it's I mean, it's mostly the same. They just add a little extra dissonance and the you know, who can deny her different girl. There's a little extra dissonance in that part. That's the hook material. Yeah. It's great.
The verses are boring.
The verse is still very good. Oh my god, I love it. The first little rap verse is really good. I like the rapping here way better than in Heavy Serenade. I think it has a great attitude. I think it fits the instrumental a little bit better.
Oh, with the vocal growl?
Yeah, I agree.
But to me, this has no chord progression. It's just...
Well, you stopped it right before the harmonies erupt.
And then like what's
and then
like,
you just stopped it. You stopped it.
Wait,
like, you just stopped it before. Wait, keep playing it. Keep playing it.
That's the hook.
Yeah, it's right after when you get this like driving. You get this driving bass line the whole time, and then when that hook comes in, it's so rich and contrasts so well. It's great. Yeah. Yeah. So the.
Also, I'm being playful. I'm not that much of an hater. This is for content, guys.
I'm like talking about. I'm like giving my thoughts on something that
I want to make Django sweat. I want to make him sweat.
Yeah. So it's great. I like the attitude of the song topically too. I didn't really look deeply into the lyrics or anything about what it's about, but like kind of like this self-identification and actualization and realization, and like kind of like I get like this being yourself vibe from it. And I don't know exactly what it's about. Again, I didn't look into it too deeply, but something about it was just really cool, and it's like a different approach than like I feel like you get a lot of like I'm not like other girl type of songs sometimes, or like I'm different, or like these people are like this but I'm different, or we're like this but you're different. I think this is kind of in a more like positive, like self-realization sort of light. It's hard to explain, but something about the vibe, just I really enjoy it. Yeah.
I mean, I'll have stuff to say about that, but you can keep going if you got more.
No, that's all I had to say for now. I would love to talk about the chords in the chorus later, but I'll let you guys go first.
Do you want to go? Or
No, go for it.
Okay. So I'm the exact opposite, Django. I very much was not a fan of this song.
Wow.
The, interesting chord part, I agree with you. It's only interesting in the da-da-da different girl.
That's it.
It's like they had that part and then put something around all those parts because they keep repeating that quite a bit. I wrote in my notes that this felt like it could have been just like a B-side. Like
It
maybe
is a B-side.
they just threw it onto
God,
the album
the
just to
B-side
fill
thing.
some time. And
It's true B-side vibes. Sometimes a B-side can be title track worthy, but this is true B-side vibes for you.
Yeah, and I don't mean that in a good way either. It felt like kind of more of a
If that wasn't clear.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was kind of more of a throwaway song, but let me get to what I do like about it. Other than I like the different girl part, with the fun harmonies and everything. Scratches some part of my brain that just feels good. But the rest of the song is kind of flat and boring. I do like that, I've been talking about this theme of love, this different girl thing. I didn't see it as they're gay and now they like girls. It's
That was a bit.
Oh, that was a bit.
No,
Sorry.
that was a bit.
Look,
bit.
okay, it's been a long week. So I saw it more as we're a group of girls, but there's other girls, our fans. I saw this as kind of more of a loving the fan kind of a song.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Which, now we have love for this partner, love for myself, and now the group loves all of you. Which, I said this kind of reminds me of other albums. I realized what album it might remind me of a lot. Me Plus You. Is that the name of the album?
Twice.
Yeah, that's Twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of had a similar thing for one of their albums where it was, I love myself, I love my partner, I love the fans, I love everybody in the group, I love this, I love that, I love my dog. They love everything. And this is just another one of those. It felt like, less kind of standout vocal moments. It kind of felt like they were just having a little conversation with each other, kind of about. Are you looking at the lyrics?
Wait, how is this not gay? Who
I'm
can
looking at
deny
the-
her?
I'm
You're a
looking at
different
the
girl.
lyrics.
Gay.
Who can deny her? You're a different girl. Is this still part of the bit, or am I?
No.
I don't
No,
know. At
I-
this point, the bit is turning into.
I'm also
They really
reading
like
the
their
lyrics
fans.
right now, and I'm not getting.
Are you saying boys
my,
can't be fans?
my gaydar isn't necessarily like blaring or anything like that, but I'm reading the lyrics. I'm kind of loving it even more. I think it's really like
So I
about
fell in
this
love,
like
different
feeling
girl.
special about
Different girl.
like feeling special about this person or about yourself, or like like building this person up. It's
Or maybe it's
yeah.
just a friend. I mean, it could be,
It could be.
Like-
So I fell in love like platonically.
Yeah. Like I love most of my friends.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I fell in love because they do say "be my friend." I don't know. It can probably be up to interpretation, like however you want the song to connect with you.
Yeah, but so it kind of goes with that theme of the album that I've been kind of discovering and figuring out. But other than the hook, those 4 measures, the rest of the song just is not interesting. And it felt like they to me, it's not interesting. It felt like they kind of just slapped it on there.
breaking my
But-
heart, Marcus.
I am curious. I feel like there is at the very least one element of both verses that is not very predictable and has me scratching my head and thinking. And that is we have as Django, shit. It's because I'm looking at Marcus.
So we look the same.
We
This
do
is
look
not
the
my
same.
first time. I've had so many kids, guys. I've had so many kids. That like I get their names mixed up.
Back up,
We're just children.
Like I was just rewatching one of my older videos and I genuinely couldn't remember the name of like one of my reactors who like
Oh my
who
God.
had recently reacted. I'm like, oh,
no.
what's his name? He played the guitar.
Oh, he's a guitar player.
He was classical
Oh, no.
guitar.
We're so forgettable.
Colin Holloway.
Oh yeah, I love
yeah,
Colin.
yeah, I
Colin
forgot his
Colin's a
name.
man. Yeah,
I forgot his name.
I love Colin.
Colin.
I didn't know he was on the channel.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't,
that's
I
so
didn't know
cool.
he
I
was on
love
this channel
Colin.
either.
Yeah, he was on the channel.
I
He was
never met
reacting
him,
to
but I know of the guy.
He's a cool dude.
He was on the channel for about a year or so, but I forgot his name. Okay, anyways,
He
bring it back to
does a
NMIXX.
lot of Bach arrangements these days, and he's in an ensemble. I think it's the Muse Duo. Yeah,
Ooh.
shout out.
Shout out. Shout out if you were part of. It's so funny because sometimes I bring up the OG reactors and people are like, "Who?" And I'm like, I forget that not all of you were here always. Okay, back to NMIXX. So what has me scratching my head is we have this badass delivery that is quite enjoyable with the vocal fry, da da da, and then we've got yeah, yeah, like we got sudden eggyo lines in there, and that's what's interesting about the verses is that contrast between the cute little da-da, with the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And so I was looking into the lyrics. I'm like, is there some text painting? And at that moment they say, I know, maybe there will be no end. Andromeda, a Terra, just for you. You can observe it in every moment, pouring out aura. And they go, yeah! And so I'm like, I don't see the text painting, but if we're talking about like a girl who's standing out because she's different, going, yeah, when they're like, Andromeda. It works. That makes sense.
It works.
So who's going like yeah?
There's someone just going, yeah, while they're rapping super seriously.
Maybe
You can't observe it. Observe it?
but,
And then second verse, and then second verse.
So many I think there's so many subtle, interesting vocal deliveries in this whole song. If you listen closely, there's so much to grab onto, I think.
But it doesn't make
It's so cool.
Like, it makes sense supporting the topic, but when I hear it just aurally, I'm like, why is there eggyo in this really cool, spacious, badass song?
Maybe it's the
and
fans.
There's
It's
cute.
dissonance.
maybe it's
It's
the
cute and
fans
it's
singing
fun.
along.
So
maybe-
fans can
maybe
only be
it's-
cute?
I'm not saying anything. It might just be the fan.
The higher voice represents the fans.
But it also kind of sounds like, more of a conversation between the members. When you're talking, people can talk over each other. I'm guilty of that. Yeah.
I think in a world of lazy ad libs, I think this is like cool. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I've heard worse.
Also, Django, in this lighting, you look like Sean Evans.
Hot.
I'll take it.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
take it. Sean Evans, shout out.
Anyways,
My man,
those are my
Ballmer.
thoughts.
Yeah. Well, I
So let's
didn't
talk about
expect to be.
You want to talk about the harmony in the chorus?
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
expect
sorry,
to be
Django,
dying
sorry.
on the hill of loving this
Yeah.
song. Wow. I don't like the argument. I don't like the argument you guys were making about the chord progression. I feel like the chord progression happens or it doesn't, and when it does happen, it's good. But you're saying you don't like it because it only happens when it happens, and not.
And they
There's
never really
nothing-
expand upon that.
There's
like,
not
what's
really
the relation?
because
you
it's
know?
because it's such a solid idea. It's so different, and it's got like a cool like vibe to it. Yeah, and I just love that it repeats so much with like every time you hear it, I like hear a different like piece of harmony or piece of dissonance in it. It's so complex, but it's like groovy at the same time. And like I still couldn't figure out exactly like what chords it was really. But the way it combines these like jazzy chord harmonies and then resolves it to it's like an A major 7 chord at the end of it. Hold on, I have a guitar. Hold
Bring out
on.
the guitar!
It's not.
This guy came prepared.
This is my dad's guitar. Hold on. But like I don't even know if you'll be able to hear. Oh, and it's on my phone recording. You'll be able to hear it. But you got the like.
Nice.
Like,
Yummy.
it's so, yeah. I don't know if I'm getting the chords right there, but F sharp minor 7, C sharp minor 7, D major 7. This one on the different girl, I'm not totally sure. I've got D minor 7, F major 7, A major 7.
And there might be ninths in there. There might be bigger extensions.
There are bigger extensions and bigger like things in there. And I don't know if those harmonies are totally correct. It could be a B flat F A. It could be something else. It could be a B flat weird C to an A.
That sounded.
I knew it would be difficult explaining why I like the song so much because it's not the most experimental or like crazy or dynamic or anything. Because it's not the most crazy or dynamic. Don't worry, it still picks up. But I think when a song has a really, and I've been known to have these opinions that when a song has a really strong core idea, that says a lot more to me than when it's trying to throw a lot at you at once. So I think that's why this one is sticking with me so much. But,
and is this another song that has like vocoder in the production? There's some sort of effect on some of the harmonies.
Maybe a little bit.
Like, I do enjoy the Jersey Club pre-chorus. I think, like, it's a nice motion forward, and it's, like, whispery and floaty, but also energetic. So this is not the worst they could do.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
I am not judging Jingo for loving this so much. You are.
Oh, you. I mean, you
valid.
You don't have.
You better not judge me for.
No, I don't. No, that's fine.
Great.
I like having different opinions. But yeah.
Are we done?
You can judge me, Django. It's okay. What rating would you give this?
6? Like, chorus, very good. Interesting choices throughout, but I don't feel pulled to re-listen to this song.
Yeah, I agree. I would say 5, but it might be like a 4.5 for me.
Yeah, from your critiques.
Wow. Yeah, it's like an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10 for me. Yep.
Nice.
Love it. Great song. Great little piece of music.
Beautiful chorus. Stunning. Fantastic.
Stunning.
Perhaps even superior.
Knee slapper.
Ow.
Literally just smacked your knee.
I meant to ricochet off of it to do more of a slap, but instead I just straight up hit my knee. I was not expecting that pain. All right, superior. I think in the uncut Marcus and Jingo reaction for Heavy Serenade, we get a little preview of what Django feels about superior, because you were comparing it to Podium.
Yeah,
I was also going to compare it to Podium, but
Indeed.
I'm curious about you first.
So Podium is it the biggest song off of Blue Valentine now? Is it like the most played? I think last time you checked it was, right?
Let me check.
Didn't we talk about this at one point? Maybe not. But yeah, just double check real quick. I use Apple Music. They don't put stream numbers on there, so I don't know. But I remember you saying something like that.
It might be the most popular B-side song. I'm checking it out. Nope, that's Phoenix. Come on. We're going to Blue Valentine. Clicking on that. 10 million reality hertz. Rico. Podium 5.1 million. Adore You 6.3 million.
So it's okay. So it's not.
So it's not
near
number
the top.
one, but it's
not near the top.
It looks like it is. It's reality hertz. The most popular is Adore You. Ooh,
interesting.
The second most popular is Shape of Love, which we have an interview about the producer.
Interesting.
He actually breaks down the project, the synths and plays solo some of the instrumentation for Shape of Love, so please look forward to that. And then it's Reality Hurts, But this is this is via YouTube stream, so
YouTube's. Wait, can you check this?
Spotify?
Sorry to make you do a lot. Maybe I'm misremembering. I think I remember having a conversation with you where I mentioned how Podium was not my favorite on the album.
I think it was like one of the more heavily requested songs for us
maybe,
to react to.
Maybe you said it was like one of the most heavily requested things. Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
But like how we compare the two songs because both of them have like a sort of marching band instrumentation drum line.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, and they're both topically very similar too. I think so. Like Podium, for context, was not one of my favorite songs on Blue Valentine, and for a number of reasons. I don't like the sample, that Spanish sample vocal line. You guys are making faces.
Sorry, I'm making faces because I'm trying to log into Spotify and it won't remember my password.
Okay. Making sure everything was okay.
So I have to do like the 2-level authentication. I will get this for you. My earring fell out. Okay. It's a mess over here, Django. It's an absolute
mess out here.
It's
Do you want me to
chaos.
hold your microphone while you two-hand this?
I'll hold the fort down by talking about Podium more. I wasn't a big fan of Podium. I thought there were catchy elements about it, but I thought the sample was a little nauseous, and I just didn't think it was like musically like my favorite. And even trying to think of it now, it's hard for me to like recall the song in my head because I just think about Superior when
It's spoken.
the Sodium. Oh yeah. It was that one. So I see Superior as them kind of taking that song, doing it again, but making it, in my opinion, better in pretty much every way. So I think it doesn't have any like obnoxious samples. Musically, it's really cool. It's got that like chromatic line that drops in the pre-chorus, and the instrumental I feel like just has a little more energy to it. And I like the melody in the chorus too.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. What do you like about the melody?
It actually feels like if I'm just to compare it to Sodium. Oh my God, Podium.
Sodium.
They say Sodium in the song. Podium, like it just has a da 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 Podium.
There's a music video for
like,
Adore You?
Oh boy.
So that's why Adore You went up on YouTube. Since when?
Oh, hey, nice.
7 million.
Hey.
But in Superior, you have like the spoken word vocals have so much more energy to them, and then that melody, like it's actually like going somewhere. It's like rising. It's got like a direction to it. I'm just talking to the fans at this point. So, in my opinion, that's why melody-wise, it just has a little bit more to latch onto than Podium. Now, Podium has a little bit more of like a polished production to it, so maybe it's got a little bit more of a hit to it. But
if I remember correctly, it has a bigger, more dramatic build in Podium. I feel like does this one build throughout?
Probably this one. I don't think has as much of like a build. I just think from section to section, it has a little more.
Section to section, there's more variation. It's more exciting.
And I love the little. I guess it's the pre-chorus. The da 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 da. With those like dropping harmony vocal bassline things.
Yeah, and how like the bassline is sort of. Did you say detuned?
Yeah. Like it's a chromatic drop there. That's just musically more engaging for me. So
yeah. So I just looked it up on Spotify, and Podium is not #1 streamed anymore. But perhaps at one time it was. Perhaps.
Yeah, so maybe I was just thinking about you. Maybe it was when you said like it was heavily requested or something. Yeah.
React to Podium. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
I think so. I believe that was the case. Marcus, your turn.
My turn.
Yes.
All right. I'm grabbing my notes because I want to be very clear when I say this.
Oh no.
This is the worst song on the album. So
wow.
Here is why. Now this isn't, a 0. There are some bright spots on this thing. But
you just hate marching band.
Yeah, so I guess I'll start with that. The sound of the song, it kind of has like this like this production, it kind of combines, I don't know if anybody knows the song Filthy by Justin Timberlake. It reminded me a little bit of that, mixed with like Run the World by Beyonce, that kind of marching band kind of sound.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounded like a mix of those, and I like that. But it feels like this song to me felt like it was building towards something that it never reached. And it felt like a little bit of wasted potential. Let me just look at my notes, sorry. I liked everybody singing. I think everybody kind of contributes. There's a moment, I think it's considered the bridge. It's 152, if you have it there. It's like a gliss down.
The octave.
Yeah. Duh. There's just a lot of just different vocal textures in this that I think really, like, there's like an air of confidence about them, which makes sense because this song is about, you know, loving each other in the group and everybody's kind of showcasing what their stuff is. There's a lot of different, you know, vocal moments in this song, which I like. The big highlight of this song for me is actually the ending, because you think they're gonna do something. It's a single line, then they start,
when it's over.
you know, stacking. Oh, this is the best. Yeah, like
Yeah, it's sick.
but
awesome.
that's the whole song for me. They're building towards something, and then it doesn't reach whatever it is. For me, it doesn't. And you have that single line, they start stacking the vocals, and then it just stops. I do like that as a statement in the end, because I even had to run it back. Like, surely that can't be how this thing ends. But it does.
I never thought of this as a song that's building and never has a resolution, but I totally get what you mean. But I have reasons why I like it, but
Yeah.
we'll get to that later.
Yeah, so just overall, just wasted potential. Like, I feel like it could have been more, but for me, it just wasn't. And, you know, maybe this is just a little me being nitpicky, but the lyrics are kind of stupid. Have you looked at the lyrics of this song?
Goodness.
I hate to use that word, but that's what I wrote down.
Here we are, fast track the road. I'm looking at... Well...
Step up and rise, the barrier blocking our path, moving powerfully straight into the storm. Now here we are, here we are, here we are.
It's not as poetic as the other songs.
Here we are, go. Now here we are, here we...
Yeah.
I don't know, they're kind of stupid.
Catchy. It's rhythmically very entertaining. And sometimes you have to repeat the same lyrics over and over to be rhythmically entertaining.
I'm fine with repeating lyrics if that's the
Wait,
payoff.
are you guys looking at the English translations?
I found those on Genius.com.
.com.
The English translation?
Yeah.
Is
Which, you know, maybe that's not what they're saying. Maybe it was a poor translation, but it just... I was trying to find the theme, and this one was just like, huh, you know, what the hell are they talking about? I really had to dig deep for this one. But they're talking about each other, no?
I personally did not look into the lyrics.
See, I did. I really wanted to know. But anyways, so in the context of the album, love another, love myself, love the fans, or maybe a friend, and now let's all love, you know, recognize each other in the group. Again, I've seen this kind of a thing before, and it's fine. It's fine. It's just this one didn't really feel like it could have been a lot more, and it wasn't. And it's disappointing.
I don't know if I'm looking at the wrong... There's some pretty poetic lyrics
Let's hear
in
it.
this one, too, though. I don't know. What do we have? Like, stitching up my scars to make two wings toward the fast track above the horizon, off the road. The pain's grown stronger, even if it hurts a little, endure it. The more we break, the more we'll shine like glass. Now here we are. I kind of dig it.
Maybe I'm looking.
I don't know.
Maybe I looked at the wrong thing though.
I'm looking at the Genius, Superior. That's the song, right? Superior.
Yeah.
English translation. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. But anyway.
Shall I?
Well, yes,
Or
please.
You. Me.
Umu. You.
Ooh.
Go me. Okay, I have lots of notes about this song.
Oh boy.
I am very satisfied with the fact that
So,
we've got a gnat flying around.
Little guy.
The other day, a spider graced us with its presence, and we had to stop the film session to get...
I would.
It was like, me.
Just wanted to say hi.
Exactly. And Honor was like, Emma, we need to do something about this. Okay, anyways. We start with stomping because stomping comes before the marching, right? Like when you're keeping time and you're pausing a parade. I don't know. I never did marching band, but I think I've seen people do it. Like if you're walking in a parade and you're just like marking your time, so you just hear the stomping sounds, and then comes in the drums and the rest of the instrumental. So I like how the beginning starts with like sounds like Foley sounds of stomping. And then I love how they mix the here we are layered part.
Same.
Like I listened
So
to it
cool.
like 50 times in a row because I was so fascinated about where the vocals were taking place in the headphone and whether they had reverb or delay or if they were dry in the mix. So wear headphones to experience this. But panned center is here. Wait, I need to play the right time code. Of course, I didn't write down the time code. Where is the here we are? Does Django have a time code?
You mean at the very beginning of the song?
Is it at the very beginning?
Yeah. Go to the very beginning.
Yeah. So the here we are. That's pained. That pained? It pains me. Marcus is paining me with his opinions on this song. The here we are is panned center. Pretty dry, I believe, when it comes to the mix. Then there, wait, and then go. Okay, and then there's like a here we are. Go.
Yeah.
And the go has a really fast delay, so it's like go. And then panned right is a single here we are that happens on beat too. So it's like here we are, and then on your right headphone comes in a here we are, like a or no, is it here we are? It's a downward inflection.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I don't know if you have any interest in this, but I just thought it was so cool. And on this downward inflection, there's no delay. It's just reverb, so it just sounds like here we are. Right?
I think it's one of the best parts of the song, yeah.
Hell yeah. And then panned left, another here we are, but this time even higher in register. So it's like a here we are. Instead of here we are, it's here we are. With an echo. So it's here we are. So then at some point the go and come together, and like there's also like a cinematic portamento-y, so slidey synth that comes in towards the end of the so it just like helps build it as the because the echo and reverb, that's still going to be quieter than when you're actually speaking. So the fact that we have like a boo coming in, it keeps the sound full and keeps the energy moving forward. So I just really liked that like 1 second of we have something like that. So that's just number one reason why I like this song. Number two is 21 seconds in. I like the vocal. I think this is a section that you said that you liked specifically the octaves when they sing like that, but this is a similar singing style. They loosen and soften their voice a ton. So at first they're doing like full bell, like, or chest voice, da 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 da. Like I love that diminuendo.
It's nice.
I'm like, oh.
Gives it a good texture.
Yeah, you give goosebumps. And da da da. She kind of like really emphasizes the break in her voice, da da da, while getting quieter, which I think is really cool. And all the percussion has become muffled and darker. So not only is the vocal getting like more quiet, but so is the percussion. And then when we get to, I'm guessing this is the hook. I really like this first bit of the hook. So as we go up to the sky, it's very strong beat oriented.
Yeah.
Alone, so boring.
Sure.
But it's not alone because we've got a super syncopated super syncopated beat in the backward.
It's hot in here, y'all.
I can't talk anymore. What's happening?
It's hot in
Syncopated
here.
beat in the backwards. Okay. In the background, so that like, so da 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 on Sky, the beat and the vocals are on the same, but then they split apart while Lily stays on the strong beats. The beat changes to the off beat to like a really nice syncopated groove. And it's just like really satisfying how those two lines marry each other rhythmically and make each other interesting. Yeah. I really like that. It's like, I have, in case you're like, I don't really get what you're talking about rhythmically, 2 bouncy balls, one's bigger than the other. Drop them at the same exact time. They're going to land at the same exact time, but based on their weight or size, then the difference in the bopping, in the jumping, in the bouncing.
The bouncing?
The difference in the rhythmic bouncing, they start to separate. And like, that's how I imagine this section.
That was a very good, like, pedagogic explanation.
Thank you. I really cooked with that one.
That was good.
I'm not done, but I feel like I've been talking for a while. So does Shane go on?
Sadly, because I didn't have as explicit notes for this one because of running low on time, I am really enjoying having you say these things because these are all things I pretty much agree with. I really like the theatrical spoken word here we are's that you explained really well how they kind of layer on top of each other. I think that's one of the coolest things about the song is such like a sassy and confident introduction to it that gets like as a refrain that gets repeated throughout. That melody that you just talked about on the strong beats really glues everything together. I'm usually not a fan of like the marching beat stuff, but I think it's because I thought like a song like Podium could have been a lot better. This one is kind of striking me as like, good, like this is improved.
Okay.
To me. I didn't have a whole lot else musically to add other than that. I think you guys kind of said it all.
You can just interject, like raise your hand or something if I'm like droning on and you want to say something.
Sure. Okay, yeah. No, keep going.
Fantastic. Because I want to talk about what you were saying, how it just feels like it's building forward and never really reaching a climax. Yeah. This is a part where I feel like it's both reaching forward and building, but hitting the climax at the same time. And that's because, let's just listen to the first half of the chorus. So we're going from, here, I need to go earlier. Hold up. So this is pre-chorus that you like the drum. So I would consider that the beginning of the chorus, even though necessarily the texture is mostly the same, but the portamento, the whoo adds in. So it gives it more like, okay, we're going to someplace higher than before, therefore. Well, and also it's just a repeated, here we are. This should be called Here We Are, not...
I agree.
Sodium.
Sodium.
Superior. And at this point is something where they start droning. Here we are. Here we are. are. We don't have any chord progression underneath. It's just tonic. And as I've sort of mentioned before, like when things just forever are on tonic, it really gets on my nerves. But it's something about like the really breathy delivery that creates tension for me. And so I feel that build. We've got and we've got here we are. Like it feels like we want, even though here we are, we want to go somewhere still. And then Lily comes in with we going up, up, up to the sky. And because of that, it's an ascending melody. And because the groove like finally comes in a halftime sort of feel, that feels like it's still building, but it's a satisfying climax. Like this second half. Oh, we've even got the brass on the tonic hits. Because also the brass starts hitting other notes. Their chord progression is introduced. And especially with the no, I'm not going to sing it. I feel like the fact that they hit those really high notes and we have like a slight melodic or harmonic shift in color, that was the climax. It's very short, but we got there for me.
I guess. It seemed like it might be a little... Like, have you seen the movie Oppenheimer?
No.
Okay. So, for all those who might not know, it's about the guy who made the atomic bomb. And the reason I went to go see it's because I wanted to see, I thought it would be like, explosion porn, just big explosions. That scene itself wasn't that impressive. I mean, it was cool, but like, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, that was the climax. That was the moment that I was waiting for. It could have been more.
Okay.
Lasted
longer, maybe.
Lasted a little longer.
Jingo.
Raising my hand. Yeah, I think also, like, if you want to compare it topically, because the song is... If Podium was like, oh, we're going up to the top, Superior is here we are at the top. It's like... There's not really much of a tension and release to the song because it is kind of just a statement, like an anthem of like, here we are. Like, we are at the top. This is how we feel. And it's so funny you mentioned that about Oppenheimer because I really like that movie too, for exactly the reasons that like opposite of what you said, because it wasn't just explosions and fun. It was like character building and stuff. But like, so for this song, it's I just kind of feel that vibe of just like, oh, it's like we're here at the top. It's very confident and, in your face, but not necessarily going anywhere. But that's kind of okay. I think
I agree with you. It does kind of feel like we're at the top, and we don't want to go down, so it's just at the top. But we have to have some kind of a build up. But like you said, it's already kind of there.
Sure.
That's why I think the vocal performances on this are what. Like that's where all the fun, interesting stuff is. The breathiness of doing this, or that little kind of drone that they have in the bottom, is because they're at the top. These are all the people who are at the top, and they're showing off what they can do with their voice, and that's what's kind of giving it the texture for me.
Yeah, and as I'm scrolling through and reading the rest of my notes, I do agree with you of it sounding like, okay, here we are, and we're at the top and we're not going anywhere else. And that's what the track kind of does. It stays, except for the bridge, it stays at the same texture. They're like, isn't a second verse? Like, there's no second verse. So it's just
it
like
just
we're going
goes.
up
what else is there to say?
Here we are. So it kind of just like runs the hook a lot more times, which I personally dig the hook, so I don't mind it repeating that many times when I'm not like, ooh, I'm losing my voice. I try to sing too much.
You've been singing a lot today.
Yeah. Was I yelling? I can't remember.
Singing.
So it does stay more dynamically sort of like in one area for the rest, but I like the rhythmic material and I like the production and I like me a drum line, snare, instrumentation. So
bars.
But now but also, this is like, I feel like all the songs so far has been like in a range of 7.5 to 8.5 for me. And so this is just like a tie with all the rest, and anything could be my top 3, depending
It's
on
such
mood.
a consistent record. It's a consistent record.
I'm not
what can
a
I
different
say?
girl. Yeah.
You don't have to be, but it's also it's okay.
So this is like, I'll put it at 7.5, 7.5-ish to 8.
Django, where are you at?
I agree with that.
1.
It's I agree with that. It's an 8. It's an 8 out of 10. I think it's got a lot of great ideas. It's not my favorite on the album, but it's really good. So
I'm
8,
not
yeah,
at
8
a
out of 10.
None of these songs are 1 material to me.
Okay.
This
Sure,
isn't
sure.
perfect 10. This is
By Red Velvet.
by Red Velvet.
He's a hero.
I hate that song.
Yeah.
No, this is around a 4 for me.
All right.
You know, it's not horrible. It's not a horrible song. It's just I wanted more, and it kind of disappointed. And to me, it wasn't really that catchy, so I wouldn't really return to this. This is, I think, the low point of the album for me.
Holy shit! What's that note that they belt? Nah, nah. Oh no, this will take me forever.
Somewhere around.
Was that it? Nah.
It's close. Yeah.
Good F, like
an
G,
A.
F sharp.
F.
What?
Is that was? No. Is it that? No. Because that would be. So it's 6. F6.
Give or take.
No. That's 4.
That's 4.
This is 4.
So that's 5.
F5. But I can't belt. I think it's just the fact that it was belted. Is that why is it so high? I'm like, it's like impossible.
We can run it
Sometimes
back.
high notes feel doable, and sometimes they're like, nope, can't touch that.
We can run it back.
Nah, I'm good. My voice is too tired trying to be loud.
Loud.
Beautiful song. So out of tune at
Beautiful
first. So you're like, what the heck? And then they start singing in tune, but then that makes you think that they're out of tune, but they're not. It was actually the instrumental at the beginning that was out of tune. Marcus, what do you think of this song?
That was a good transition into this. So I don't think this is a surprise, but I think the second half of this album is a noticeable weaker half for me than the first half of this thing. I'm kind of meh on this song too, unfortunately. Before I say anything though, I was looking this up because I didn't know the name of the song. Immediate thought while listening, the chorus sounds like Heat Waves by Glass Animals. Do you know that song?
I don't know.
That's
Oh,
the
I know
song.
Glass Animals,
That's
but-
a song. Da da on a think about you late night in the middle of June. Heat waves been da, 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 da. Look it up.
I'm looking it up.
Look it up.
I'm looking it up.
You'll recognize it. It's in Instagram Reels. Y'all know this song?
I think it might be the same chord progression. But
It sounded like the same vocal delivery and same whatever kind of effect is on it too.
Production.
Production wise, yeah.
Because I
And-
feel like the melody is different enough.
The melody's different enough.
I wasn't
no.
really hearing
It has nothing to do with the melody. I'm talking about just the sound of their voice.
Oh, like you mean like the auto tune, almost
that kind of-
vocoder
on the
harmony
chorus of
that's
the
added
song,
to the
it's-
chorus melody?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that's used. I mean, that's just used in so many things, though. I think it's just.
Yeah, but it was like
It's a
to the
thing.
point where it was a little distracting for me.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so we've reached the end of the album with all of our lovingness. This one is just simply loving without shame. I want to, you told me to shush, but I want to love you loud. It's a good way to end the album. Personally, I would have liked a ballad, which is, not something that I normally think, but I would have appreciated this one.
Whoa.
To be a little bit more of a ballad. Because I think the sentiment behind it is, you want me to be quiet, but I'm going to, scream our love from the roof. I think this would have really suited a ballad setting. Maybe a piano, someone singing, maybe all of them singing. It could have been nice. And they just sound really happy, singing this song. Do you get that
'cause,
impression?
when you're in love, you're happy. I want to.
Yeah. Yeah, and it gives me really just nice vibes, just the way they're singing, what they're singing about.
Oh, so we switched to compliments?
We're switching the compliments.
Couldn't tell.
No,
I was like, you're mad that they sound happy?
No, they should be pissed off all the time. No, they sound good. They sound good. Instrumental didn't really do much, and I wasn't really that big a fan of the chorus. I don't know. It was just lukewarm for me. It didn't really impress me. It didn't really what? You like the song?
And so does every fan. You're hating on the most popular song.
I'm a different girl. So
yeah, he's a different girl.
Did I have any other notes? Yeah, I mean, where Superior kind of sounded like they were trying to reach something and never quite reached it. This one for me felt like they're not trying to build to anything. They're just free and open, and they're having fun. They're singing just with no reservations at all. Whereas Superior kind of felt like something was holding them back. This one doesn't feel like anything's holding them back. And I like that. I like that comparison between the two. But it doesn't really do much for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just my opinion.
Django, do you should I blab and you interject again because you weren't able to do notes, or?
Well, I've got my thoughts.
Okay, go ahead.
Song. I just won't have specific timestampy stuff, you know. But this is a fantastic song.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, there's a lot of angles I could take, but the topically and thematically and lyrically, you know, in a world of love songs, of superfluous, you know, just over the top love songs, there's so many different ways you can talk about love and loving somebody. And to take the more vulnerable, unabashed, unashamed approach of just like, you tell me to hush, but I'm gonna love you loud, is I think it's a really beautiful message, and it's sung with, I think, a lot of jubilance and energy here, and the instrumental mimics that. And I just think it's just a great, simple way to express and sing about your love for somebody. The opening slidey chords, at the very beginning of the song. No, that's wacky. Like there's your experimental pop right there. That's wacky as hell. Those textures are super crazy.
Is that a guitar, Django?
I am not really sure.
Yeah, it's a guitar ?
It sounds like something Tom Morello might do, like like a weird harmonic and then pulled up by the whammy bar, maybe play with the volume knob a little bit.
I would be surprised if this was a real guitar.
Yeah, it might be some sort of.
But I guess I wouldn't. I think it's not impossible though. It's not impossible. Like you said, Tom Morello makes a lot of sounds that sound like shouldn't be made on like
guitar,
an acoustic instrument. And I don't mean acoustic like acoustic guitar, but I mean acoustic as in like real instrument.
Yeah.
Like I think you could probably make that sound, but it just sounds so heavily produced and doctored. It sounds like a really unique synth effect to me. There's the guitar effects on synth, so you can do like a distorted electric guitar setting on a mini keyboard, and it's not going to sound like an electric guitar, but it's going to sound really cool. And it might be that, and then they pitch slide it and they add these filters to it. You know, it could be that, but either way, it's a really unique sounding effect at the beginning there. I don't have a whole lot of thoughts on the specific vocal movements or choruses or anything like that, other than I think the chorus is great. It's an anthem. It's such an anthem. You can sing along to it. It's pretty catchy, and it's just a great final cap off to the album.
I'm sad that we didn't get a Django chord analysis for that pre-chord, or I guess it would be the beginning. It would be that you tell me a hush, like.
Yeah, throw it up.
Okay, we're getting there. So at that moment, it's probably just like a triad, right? It's pretty harmonious, pretty easy listening.
And it's listening to it the several times I did nothing popped out to me as like, oh my god, what is that? I have to analyze it. So maybe for me, maybe to my ears, it wasn't as huge of a thing.
I think it's because I guess that part is there's contrary emotion in love you loud and love you loud.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's like a suspension, like there's a like 4/3 suspension, and then like that raised whole step. I think
it must be the 4/3. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. You hear that a lot in the chorus.
Yes, but then here it's soloed and it's only voices, which I think brings extra emphasis to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That note right there.
That's cool.
Gorgeous. And it keeps going down. And then scream it out, using that leading tone to get back up. Okay. With jingum sound. So there's that contrary motion again. I think it's those moments of like, really just like letting that tension build with a na 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 na. And then resolving it just like whenever you want. And I think that helps give the free vibes you were talking about.
Yeah.
Which I think that's a moment that really knocked a lot of listeners off their feet for this song. But let me talk about some of the...
I could see that. It's a pretty gorgeous part, yeah.
Absolutely stunning. All right. I really like the rhythms of the vocal delivery in verse 1 and the fact that it's exploring the lower register. Let's... So just the fact that very syncopated. And then it's different this time. And it's a completely it's syncopated still, but it's a completely different groove. And both, I want to say, aren't the most like unexpected or unfamiliar rhythms. Like I want to say they're pretty commonly used vocal grooves or whatever, but the fact that they don't repeat it too much and the melodies have da 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 da, and the melodies continue to explore a lot of notes of the scale, like keeps it interesting.
The range.
And then we're back to the da da da.
Yeah, it's so good.
And we just like soar into the falsetto. Yeah. And then
there's hyena laughs in the background too.
Yeah. I see it as pixie laughs.
Oh, okay.
Like love fairy, like the what's a love angel? Cupid.
Like Cupid, yeah, Cupid.
That's such an interesting sound to add, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like how she enunciates each word. So it's like it's very tenuto. Da 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 da. Liar. She like, is it called a glottal stop? She adds that glottal stop into the liar. And I like how she says room. Like she says the R more than the OO. Room. And she doesn't really say the M as much. But then she says it differently. There is more of yeah. And then we get to the pre-chorus, and then I think that interval. 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I wanna love 1, 2, 3.
4, 4, 3.
1. Oh, right. And during my first listen to this song, Henry and I realized 1, 4, 3. Do you know what 1, 4, 3 means?
I love you. Means I love you.
Oh, cool.
Like when you had the texting, like not smartphones, back when you had the keyboards, you would type 1, 4, 3, and that meant I love you.
Well, because love is 4 letters, you is 3 letters, and I is 1. 1, 4, 3.
Jenko's not giving me the reaction.
That's back in the day.
I feel like really let down right now. Like Jenko was not giving me
That's back in the day. Texting.
Dude, I mean, because 1, 4, 3 is just so common. But I mean, if you have like do 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 or like 4/3 suspensions. But I mean, it's cool. No, it's cool. Hey. No. It's so cool. It's so mind blowing. Oh my god! I don't know how you hear these things.
Yes.
And like you've got such an ear, and I'm just amazed by it. And it's really cool. And it's really cool. And everybody listening should also be astounded at your glory.
Okay, ego's sufficiently filled. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank God.
But like also just like
I live another day.
I think it's you live in a bidet?
What did you just say?
I said I live another day.
I'm just gonna back out here. Django, why do you live in a bidet?
No,
Do you
he
ever
lives
just feel
another
like-
day.
Oh, I thought he said you live in a bidet.
You
You
ever
heard
just
that too,
feel
right?
like-
Shit.
You ever just feel like you live in a bidet?
You ever just feel like
You
just
ever have
one of
days
those
like
days,
that?
Like a plastic bag
floating
floating through
like a
the
bidet?
wind. Living in a bidet.
Yeah, that would have been a whole different song.
This has been like a cursed podcast.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Absolutely hilarious. Oh, I have one critique. Let's listen to it. I just said this is not my favorite section. Let's see. So we've got the Scotch snap. So yet another familiar rhythmic da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And I think when it comes to songwriting, it's great variation, right? We have a break from the harmony. It's spoken. But I'm just so distracted by the sound that it takes me out of it.
Yeah. It's that plus the kind of very commonly heard rhythm and the
Scotch
thing.
snaps. Do-good. Yeah,
Pretty sure I heard Cardi B do that. Yeah.
probably.
Sure, yeah, probably.
Probably.
But I think the impactful chorus with its dynamic, large register leaps makes up for it. And I feel really emotional about this song. And this is 8.5.
This is an 8.5.
God, I don't want to give my rating because that's the end of the podcast. I don't want to be on a sour.
But then we have to. But then we give our top three. Then we do our top three. Yeah. Be a different girl.
It's a 5. It's a 5.
Yeah.
Cancel him.
Cancel me.
Cancel him. You know what to do, fans.
But
So just kidding. Actually, don't go too far with that.
don't be. It's just opinions.
It's just we're kidding. We're
It's
kidding.
my
Jokes.
opinion.
We're humans. We
You know,
have
it's
good and bad
it's-
opinions.
It's very lonely being right. I'll just say.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
now you're
kidding,
kind of
I'm
asking
kidding.
for
so who's
it.
superior now?
Oh my
He
He needs
god.
to step off his podium.
Ooh.
Because
Get off my high horse.
You know what?
Am I right?
Yeah. Because reality hurts, doesn't it?
Ooh. Oh.
Nice one. But I think this album overall, like, I rarely have 6 and above. Like sometimes I most often venture down below the 5s, and that makes a meh album for me. But this was all 6s and above. So I think this is like one of the best albums of 2026, up there with Hearts to Hearts and Billy.
Let's go.
So really, really strong overall.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, and then I said, and probably Young K's upcoming album. Sorry, go ahead.
Ooh, no, I was gonna say I almost wish we could almost have done a podcast on the Hearts to Hearts album because I was listening to that one a lot.
We still can. We haven't filmed one yet.
Well, hard maybe. It's gonna depend.
Depends on availability.
But that I have been listening to that one and really surprisingly enjoying it. And I don't know why I'm saying surprisingly, but
Do you want to do Hearts to Hearts instead of Espa?
were we going to do Espa?
We were.
Were we? I think personal. Oh, I don't know. Well, because Espa's like our thing,
Yeah.
but I think I'm enjoying.
But you're
I think
enjoying
Hearts to
it.
Hearts a
I
little
love that for you.
more.
Yeah.
So maybe we can talk about it.
Sounds
we
good.
can talk
we'll
about it.
We'll take this off air.
But I'm gonna agree. I think these two projects. I think that Hearts to Heart project and this one are also my two favorite like K-pop releases probably of the year so far. Yeah, spoiler.
Oh.
Wait, did you say your top 3 songs? Is that what we're
No,
doing?
not yet, but now we can.
We can now.
Oh,
I was just both
Good
you and I
good
were
segue.
agreeing that this is a fantastic album.
I agree that this is a good album. This is
Just not
definitely.
fantastic.
I think it's very top heavy. I think the best parts of this album are in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second half is just okay. It's just okay.
Oh.
But that's just my opinion.
I think I might change my order from what I said. What I said earlier, because I think in the end, Superior number 3. Superior is number 3 for me. And are we going one by one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
My
you're
number
three.
3 is Crescendo.
Okay.
Oh shoot! Oh god! I kind of have to think about it. My 3 is Loud.
Okay. Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay. Yeah. Knowing what you ranked the other songs, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Heavy Serenade and I Deserve It tie for number 2.
Oh, hey, that's cheating.
Yeah. You gotta pick one.
Yeah, that's a top 4.
Even though Heavy Serenade and Crescendo were the same exact rating. Okay, then.
All right.
I might like Heavy Serenade better than Superior. So then that would boot off. So then it would be Heavy Serenade at 3 and I Deserve It at 2.
Well,
But I don't even know if I Deserve It that much to be at 2.
Does that spark joy? Does that not spark joy? If it sparks joy in your heart to tie them at 2, then you should.
I think
with your gut.
if I remember correctly, I had a lot of fun headbanging moments to I Deserve It. IDESERVEIT.
Yeah.
And Superior. That was the Here We Are. I think Heavy Serenade would be number 3. Okay, so Heavy Serenade number 3, I Deserve It number 2.
Nice. I think Heavy Serenade's in my number 2.
Okay, so Crescendo, Heavy Serenade for you.
Crescendo, Heavy Serenade. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I guess well, this is where it's tough because I did have a lot of things with the same score, but I think probably Different Girls number 2
Okay.
for me.
And my number 1 with probably all of you, Loud. There's a reason why she's so impactful. It's just so beautifully recorded. I love the vocals so much.
Cool. I Deserve It is number 1 for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, good pick. And then I guess Heavy Serenade is my number 1.
Okie dokes. Beautiful,
Good stuff.
fantastic.
There we go.
Great job, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This is,
Boom.
maybe depending on your schedules, we'll have to bring you guys back for future NMIXX podcasts.
I'm in. Yeah, so many.
Perhaps.
If it lines up, I'm always down.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm always down. It's always a pleasure. So.
Because I do want to give a preview, I guess, to those Watermelon Gang who have stuck around for this entire episode. In a month or 2, there will be a big update video dropping because I am moving from New York to... No, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to say the exact city or not. I'm moving from New York to California.
New York to California.
to Southern California. And so that means Django and Marcus are staying in Rochester and are $500 flight away from me. So things are going to change, but it won't be as sad as usual because usually people are like, oh my God, my favorites are leaving. I want to they leave as well, right? Uh-huh. We're reintroducing familiar faces. Some of their all-time favorites are going to appear on the channel again because they also live in California.
Oh, there we go.
So it's the end of an era of being in New York. I've enjoyed my time here, but I've always been a SoCal girl. It's always been home. I don't feel like I belong here, but I belong in SoCal.
Wait, hold on one sec. Keep talking.
Cat, please,
Bring the cat.
please.
Come on.
Or is there someone that he's going to talk to? Okay. Well, I was about finished, so I.
Oh, well, I guess that's that.
What I can do is compliment him behind his back and compliment you to your face. But
Okay, I'm
it's
into
been
that.
a.
Look at that
Well, now there's a
cutie.
cat. I'm sorry, audio only listeners,
Hi,
but there's a
friend.
gorgeous orange cat.
Look at you.
More derpy than gorgeous,
Jeez,
actually.
God.
Django's making him dance. He just licked his nose.
Look at him.
I am so grateful for this appearance.
Get him on the pod.
And he just
He's like,
yeeted
I'm out of
himself.
here. I'm out of here.
I love that.
He just yeeted himself. Oh, I just realized Django has his AirPods in, so he would have heard my compliments anyways.
Yeah, I heard everything.
Shit. Well, I, along with the viewers and listeners, always enjoy your discussions and just how open you are and respectful you are with each other's opinions. And I think that's what is one of the reasons why you're so enjoyable to watch. And I'm so grateful for your time on the channel.
I'm grateful for you too, Umu, and you, Marcus. Love you, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm so sad we had to be so far away during this podcast, but we'll reunite soon. Yeah, always great. And love all the fans' comments. It's always so much fun.
On the channel is a pleasure. It was a pleasure. The Mark Cousins out there, go on.
Jenga Knights and Mark Cousins.
The Jenga Knights. Yeah.
I will say to the Jenga Knights and Mark Cousins, I don't think this will be the last time you ever see them.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
When NMIXX comes back, we'll try and regroup. Maybe they'll have a concert that we can all attend together.
I would love that.
That'd be fantastic.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
But for now, it's I'll see you later. We'll see Marcus in a ESPA podcast probably. And if not Django there, then we'll see him in the Hearts to Hearts podcast. So look forward to those. And thank you so much for waiting for this. Love you, Watermelon Gang. We'll see you later. Bye. Oh, I was about to hang up on you. I probably shouldn't do that. I mean, we stopped recording. I guess that part is there's contrary emotion in love you loud, and love you loud.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There's like a suspension, like there's a 4/3 suspension, and then like that raised whole step. I think
it must be the 4/3. Yeah.
I think that's what it is. You hear that a lot in the chorus.
Yes, but then here it's soloed and it's only voices, which I think brings extra emphasis to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That note right there.
That's cool.
Gorgeous. And it keeps going down. And then scream it out, using that leading tone to get back up. Okay. With jingum sound. So there's that contrary motion again. I think it's those moments of really just like letting that tension build with a and then resolving it just like whenever you want. And I think that helps give the free vibes you were talking about.
Yeah.
Which I think that's a moment that really knocked a lot of listeners off their feet for this song. But let me talk about some
I can see that. It's a pretty gorgeous part. Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. All right. I really like the rhythms of the vocal delivery in verse 1 and the fact that it's exploring the lower register. Let's So just the fact that very syncopated. And then it's different this time. And it's a completely it's syncopated still, but it's a completely different groove. And both, I want to say, aren't the most like unexpected or unfamiliar rhythms. Like I want to say they're pretty commonly used vocal grooves or whatever, but the fact that they don't repeat it too much and the melodies have da 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 da, and the melodies continue to explore a lot of notes of the scale, like keeps it interesting.
The range.
And then we're back to the da da
it's so good.
and we just like soar into the falsetto. Yeah. And then
there's hyena laughs in the background too.
Yeah. I see it as pixie laughs.
Oh, okay.
Like Love Fairy, like the what's a love angel? Cupid.
Like Cupid. Yeah, Cupid.
That's such an interesting sound to add. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I really like how she enunciates each word. So it's like it's very tenuto. Da 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 da. Lighter. She like, is it called a glottal stop? She adds that glottal stop into the lighter. And I like how she says room. Like she says the R more than the OO. Room. And she doesn't really say the M as much. But then she says it differently. There is more of yeah. And then we get to the pre-chorus, and then I think that interval 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
443.
1. Oh, right. And during my first listen to this song, Henry and I realized 143. Do you know what 143 means?
I love you. Means I love you.
Oh, cool.
Like when you had the texting, like not smartphones, back when you had the keyboards, you would type 143 and that meant I love you.
Well, because love is 4 letters, you is 3 letters, and I is 1. 143.
Jenko's not giving me the reaction.
That's back in the day.
I feel like really let down right now. Like Jenko was not giving
That's
me
back in the day. Texting.
I mean, because 143 is just so common. But I mean, if you have like do 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 or like 4-3 suspensions. But I mean, it's cool. No, it's cool. Hey. No, it's so cool. It's so mind blowing. Oh my god! I don't know how you hear these things.
Yes.
And like you've got such an ear, and I'm just amazed by it. And it's really cool. And it's really cool. And everybody listening should also be astounded at your glory.
Okay, ego's sufficiently filled.
Good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank God.
But like also just like
I live another day.
I think it's you live in a bidet?
What did you just say?
I said I live another day.
I'm just gonna back out here. Jenko, why do you live in a bidet?
No,
Do you
he
ever
lives
just feel
another
like-
day.
Oh, I thought he said you live in a bidet.
You
You
ever
heard
just
that too,
feel
right?
like- You ever just feel like you live in a bidet?
You ever just feel like
You
just
ever have
one of
days
those
like
days?
that?
Like a plastic bag.
Like,
floating
like a
through
bidet.
Living in a bidet.
Yeah, that would have been a whole different song.
This has been like a cursed podcast.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Absolutely hilarious. Oh, I have one critique. Let's listen to it. I just said this is not my favorite section. Let's see. So we've got the Scotch snap. So yet another familiar rhythmic da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And I think when it comes to songwriting, it's great variation, right? We have a break from the harmony. It's spoken. But I'm just so distracted by that sound that it takes me out of it.
Yeah. It's that plus the kind of very commonly heard rhythm and the
Scotch
thing.
snaps. Yeah.
Pretty sure I heard Cardi B do that. Yeah.
Probably.
Sure, yeah, probably.
Probably.
But I think the impactful chorus with its dynamic, large register leaps makes up for it. And I feel really emotional about this song, and this is 8.5.
This is an 8.5.
God, I don't want to give my rating because that's the end of the podcast. I don't want to be on a sour.
But then we have to. But then we give our top three. Then we do our top three. Yeah.
It's
Be a different girl.
It's a 5. It's a 5.
Yeah.
Cancel him.
Cancel me.
Cancel him. You know what to do, fans.
But
So just kidding. Actually, don't go too far with that.
don't be. It's just opinions.
It's just we're kidding. We're
Just
kidding.
my
Jokes.
opinion.
We're humans. We
You know,
have
it's
good
very-
and bad
it's-
opinions.
It's very lonely being right. I'll just say.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
now you're
kidding,
kind of
I'm
asking
So
for
who's
it.
superior now?
Oh my
And
He needs
god.
to step off his podium.
Ooh.
Because you
Get
know
off
what?
my high horse.
You know what?
Am I right?
Yeah. Because reality hurts, doesn't it?
Ooh. Oh.
Nice one. But I think this album overall, like, I rarely have 6 and above. Like sometimes I most often adventure down below the 5s, and that makes a meh album for me. But this was all 6s and above. So I think this is like one of the best albums of 2026, up there with Hearts to Hearts and Billy.
Let's go.
So really, really strong overall.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, and then I said, and probably Young K's upcoming album. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I almost wish we could almost have done a podcast on the Hearts to Hearts album because I was listening to that one a lot.
We still can. We haven't filmed one yet.
Well, hard maybe. It's gonna depend.
Depends on availability.
But that I have been listening to that one and really surprisingly enjoying it. And I don't know why I'm saying surprisingly, but
do you want to do Hearts to Hearts instead of Espa?
Were we going to do Espa?
We were.
Were we? I think I don't know. Well, because Espa's like our thing,
Yeah.
but I think I'm enjoying.
But you're
I think
enjoying
Hearts to
it.
Hearts a
I
little
love that for you.
more.
Yeah.
So maybe we can talk about it.
Sounds
we
good.
can talk about it.
We'll take this off air.
But I'm gonna agree. I think these two projects. I think that Hearts to Heart project and this one are also my two favorite like K-pop releases probably of the year so far. Yeah, spoiler.
Oh.
Wait, did you say your top 3 songs? Is that what we're doing?
No, not yet, but now we can.
We can now.
Oh,
I was just both
Good
you and I were
segue.
agreeing that this is a fantastic album.
I agree that this is a good album. This is
Just not
definitely.
fantastic.
I think it's very top heavy. I think the best parts of this album are in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second half is just okay. It's just okay.
Oh.
But that's just my opinion.
I think I might change my order from what I said. What I said earlier, because I think in the end, Superior number 3. Superior is number 3 for me. And are we going one by one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
My
you're
number
three.
3 is Crescendo.
Okay.
Oh shoot! Oh god! I kind of have to think about it. My 3 is Loud.
Okay. Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay. Yeah. Knowing what you ranked the other songs, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Heavy Serenade and I Deserve It tie for number 2.
Oh, hey, that's cheating.
Yeah. You gotta pick one.
Yeah, that's a top 4.
Even though Heavy Serenade and Crescendo were the same exact rating. Okay, then.
All right. Fine.
But then I might like Heavy Serenade better than Superior. So then that would boot off. So then it would be Heavy Serenade at 3 and I Deserve It at 2.
Well,
But I don't even know if I like I Deserve It that much to be at 2.
Does that spark joy? Does that not spark joy? If it sparks joy in your heart to tie them
right.
at 2, then you should.
I think
with your gut.
if I remember correctly, I had a lot of fun headbanging moments to I Deserve It. I-D-E-S-E-R.
Yeah.
And Superior. That was the Here We Are. I think Heavy Serenade would be number 3. Okay, so Heavy Serenade number 3, I Deserve It number 2.
Nice. I think Heavy Serenade's in my number 2.
Okay, so Crescendo, Heavy Serenade for you.
Crescendo, Heavy Serenade. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I guess well, this is where it's tough because I did have a lot of things at the same score, but I think probably Different Girls number 2
Okay.
for me.
And my number 1 with probably all of you, Loud. There's a reason why she's so impactful. It's just so beautifully recorded. I love the vocals so much.
Cool. I Deserve It is number 1 for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, good pick. And then I guess Heavy Serenade is my number 1.
Okie dokes. Beautiful,
Good stuff.
fantastic.
There we go.
Great job, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This is,
Boom.
maybe depending on your schedules, we'll have to bring you guys back for future NMIXX podcasts.
I'm in. Yeah, so many.
Perhaps.
If it lines up, I'm always down.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm always down. It's always a pleasure. So.
Because I do want to give a preview, I guess, to those Watermelon Gang who have stuck around for this entire episode. In a month or 2, there will be a big update video dropping because I am moving from New York to... No, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to say the exact city or not. I'm moving from New York to California.
New York to California.
to Southern California. And so that means Django and Marcus are staying in Rochester and are $500 flight away from me. So things are going to change, but it won't be as sad as usual because usually people are like, oh my God, my favorites are leaving. I want to they leave as well, right? Mm-hmm. We're reintroducing familiar faces. Some of their all-time favorites are going to appear on the channel again because they also live in California.
Oh, there we go.
So it's the end of an era of like being in New York. I've enjoyed my time here, but I've always been a SoCal girl. It's always been home. I don't feel like I belong here, but I belong in SoCal.
Wait, hold on one sec. Keep talking.
Cat, please,
Bring the cat.
please.
Come on.
Or is there someone that he's going to talk to? Okay. Well, I was about finished, so I.
Oh, well, I guess that's that.
What I can do is like compliment him behind his back and compliment you to your face. But
Okay,
like,
I'm
it's
into
been
that.
a.
Look at that,
Well, now there's a
cutie.
cat. I'm sorry, audio only listeners.
Hi,
but there's a
friend.
gorgeous orange cat.
Look at you.
More derpy than gorgeous,
Jeez,
actually.
God.
Jingo's making him dance. He just licked his nose.
Look at him.
I am so grateful for this appearance.
Get him on the pod.
And he just
He's like,
yeeted
I'm out of
himself.
here. I'm out of here.
I love that.
He just yeeted himself. Oh, I just realized Django has his AirPods in, so he would have heard my compliments anyways.
Yeah, I heard everything.
Shit. Well, I, along with the viewers and listeners, always enjoy your discussions and just how open you are and respectful you are with each other's opinions. And I think that's what is one of the reasons why you're so enjoyable to watch. And I'm so grateful for your time on the channel.
I'm grateful for you too, Umu, and you, Marcus. Love you, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm so sad we had to be so far away during this podcast, but we'll reunite soon. Yeah, always great. And love all the fans' comments.
Yeah,
It's always
being
so much
on
fun.
the channel is a pleasure. It was a pleasure. The Mark Cousins out there, go on.
Jenga Knights and Mark Cousins.
The Jenga Knights.
I will say to the Jenga Knights and Mark Cousins, I don't think this will be the last time you ever see them.
I hope not.
I don't
When
think so.
NMIXX comes back, we'll try and regroup. Maybe they'll have a concert that we can all attend together.
I would love that.
That'd be fantastic.
That'd be so cool.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
But for now, it's I'll see you later. We'll see Marcus in a ESPA podcast probably. And if not Django there, then we'll see him in the Hearts to Hearts podcast. So look forward to those. And thank you so much for waiting for this. Love you, Watermelon Gang. We'll see you later. Bye.
IDESERVEIT. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. IDESERVE. Did I get it? IDESERVEIT. Deserve it.